Welcome to Bunk Analysis. In this episode of Coast to Coast we hear from Earthfiles investigative reporter Linda Moldenhau, who discussed a number of topics. The die-off of sea stars and other environmental concerns on the west coast of the United States are certainly relevant and important. Linda then goes on to discuss UFOs with researcher Anthony Sanchez, who revealed yet insights on air. According to Sanchez, there are self-replicating self-reparable nanosatellites which possess artificial intelligence and integrated technology. These things have been provided to the U.S. government by space aliens who are helping us gear up for a space war. Our enemy is alien-human hybrids who are working with the Chinese government. The conflict arose due to a schism from the ancient times after the Anunnaki came to Earth and created a human-get hybrid species. This is all a bunch of bullcrap. Okay, first of all, nanosatellites means that the satellites are on the order of 10 to the minus 9 meters in dimensions. Millions of these things could fit on a single human hair. Anything the size of nanometers operates on very different sets of forces than large viewable objects. Gravity is not a factor for little nanosatellites, hence they could easily drift off uncontrollably into outer space or back to the surface of the Earth. Basically, at the nano level there is a lot of randomness, called Brownian motion, which accounts for diffusion and concentration gradients. Nanosatellites are not going to be easy to keep track of or hold on to, notwithstanding the difficulty of engineering and creating these supposed structures. Space is a very hostile environment. Once these satellites are out of the Earth's magnetic shield, the sun's solar wind is likely to collide with and disrupt these little fake things. Self-replicating is another clear indication this statement is a load of garbage. Space is a vacuum, and any self-replicating thing would need to harness mass and energy in order to successfully replicate. There's not much of anything in a vacuum. Aliens helping us gear up for a space war is probably the last thing the US government needs to get involved with. There is so much red tape and laws on the books, plus there is really no need to fight in outer space. It's just a waste of energy over territory which is not even habitable. The Chinese people might be manufacturing a lot of things, but alien-human hybrids is not one of them. Humans have 23 chromosomes and a specific genome. You can't just splice stuff in there and expect it to go right. In all likelihood it will go terribly wrong. Alien-human hybrids are basically impossible unless these aliens are actually humans, and in that case who's to say I'm not an alien too, since all humans have common ancestry? The answer is no. Just trying to keep the world economy in order, put food on the table and save for the future creates enough busy work for people. We do not have any schism from the past with aliens, it's just a story which makes people feel exclusive because they belong to club. If any mainstream doctor or scientist would join their club, their PhD would be touted as a way for the club to gain credibility, but anyone with a PhD dismissing their garbage would be ignored. If you can't have it both ways, there's probably something seriously wrong. Maybe, just maybe, alien visitors and meddlers on Earth are not real. Thanks for listening.